One of these is gonna get done. Hi, I'm I'm a guy making breakfast. Um, I just wanted to do this live to give thanks. I've been trying to start my morning so I can go do the bigger posts and do the video that's like clean and edited and all of those things. But right now I'm here trying to feed myself so I can go have a productive day. Uh, Breakfast this morning is sweet potatoes, eggs, and quinoa. I likes the quinoa. It was a good time. But yeah, hope y'all are out or up, getting active. Oh yeah, and don't forget the spinach. The spinach. Spinach is good. Spinach is good. Spinach. I really enjoy spinach. Why am I saying spinach like that? Spinach. Spinach. I think he's spinach with his spinach. Spinaggio. But yeah, my morning's off to a good start. I am thinking this morning about olive oil. Olive oil in the pan first. I'm thinking this morning about a couple conversations I had recently. They have been very helpful and insightful. Someone reminded me about the importance of infrastructure. Made me think to myself, I don't always think about the infrastructure around me and all that it takes to maintain the infrastructure. And when I started to think about the infrastructure, it made me more grateful. And the interconnectedness we have because of the infrastructure that is present, right? Like roads that work well, connectivity that works well, like I'm able to connect with some of you all. But even in this space, certain things aren't perfect. And some people are putting limits on this, right? This thing that I get to put a little salt in that quinoa. This thing I get to participate in has limitations that are imposed and outside of my control. But yeah, I'm thinking about infrastructure. I'm thinking about all of the people who are responsible for maintaining that infrastructure as we navigate this world. It snows and then people go out and they lay down salt. We need those people. Roads are messed up and people are paid to fix them. It's people that are very important to our society that can easily go overlooked. And it's my responsibility to be more attentive. It's my responsibility. I'm putting that on myself. I'm placing that weight upon my own shoulders to be more attentive to the sacrifices that people are making. As I have expectations for things to come back to me because of the sacrifices I make. And I have to release those expectations. I have to release those expectations so that I can allow people to be more free. I'm going to Instagram. Can I even get on Instagram? They've been petty. They won't even let me go live on Instagram. They took my privilege. Why? Y'all said the 18th. Today's the 18th, right?
Public service announcement.
I have been banned from Instagram Live because I was doing too much. May I keep this side and be conscious of the ways that I express myself. It's not fair. 'Twas a fun time had on that side, but it's come to an end, a bitter end. Chopping onions, cooking eggs, chopping onions horribly. My mother would frown, and I would laugh. Yeah, I think that's the fun part. That's the cool part about being an adult. Who cares? I'm eating it. Oh, I care? I don't care. Good job. Thank you for feeding me. Me? Yep. Quinoa is almost done. I also got some green tea. I really enjoy tea lately. Tea helps make a good morning, a beautiful morning. Like people are in factories putting this food together so that we can have it easily accessible to us. Like, oh yeah, it's all of these things that are a part of our life because somebody is making a sacrifice, somebody is waking up and possibly in survival mode, or they're not in survival mode and they do it from joy. They've been showing up to the same job for the last 40 plus years just so that whatever it is that they're providing to society keeps functioning. Somebody mentioned that the other day I was watching like this live. I was watching something on Instagram and a guy said that sometimes people assume freedom means doing nothing. Like I'm free because I'm not a part of this, and it's like actually freedom just looks like making the choices that you would like to make in the ways that you would like to make them. Freedom is autonomy. Freedom is sovereignty. Freedom is choice, genuine choice, not these false illusions of choice and these false options, but having the ability to choose the options you want. That's genuine freedom. So freedom is the ability to choose your something. It's not this, oh, I don't do anything, so I'm free, man. I'm not a part of that. Y'all are over it. It's like that's cool too. That's your if that's your something, if your something is is nothing. But acknowledging that somebody going to work every day to be a part of this system is also free in the ways that they choose to be. You're just a cog in a machine. It's like that's one perspective. And there's the other reality where it's like I'm a cog that has a wife and two daughters, and I put my daughters through college with this stupid job. I made it. I survived. I thrived in the ways that were meaningful to me. And that has been the biggest point of liberation. If people can attain what is meaningful to them and harm nobody in that process, my God, they are blessed. If you can attain what is meaningful to you and harm no other being in that process, you've lived a beautiful life. And that's commendable. It's worthy of honor. I think it's so offensive. The judgments that take place. Like there was a point where I was one of those finger pointers. Like, that's why I'm speaking on it actually. Because I was the person that was saying at one point, if you don't, I don't want to be that. It's like, you know what? I can choose to not be that and also not shame people who decide to. Like, at what point do other people have to be lesser than so I can stand taller? I don't like it. And it's funny because when I can recognize it, I'm like, yeah. But once that ego gets going, sometimes I don't see certain things. My brother said the post this morning, like, ego is loud and confidence is calm. And I was laughing to myself thinking about, can I have both? Can I be calm and loud? Why must there be a distinction? There is a time where I need my loud ass ego. Excuse my language. There's a time where I need my loud ego. And there's a time where I need a silent, quiet confidence. Living intentionally enough to know the difference has been my choice. It's been my approach. Knowing that difference between the two. Because it's a must. It is a must. Or you may walk around here musty. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped my tea. That would have been awful. All the work I made it. All the work I put into making it. Just to drop it. So haphazardly. That's a fun word. Haphazardly. Okay, so first thing to be plated. Quinoa. Do your thing. These plates make all my meals feel that much cooler. I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna eat the rest of this. Like, do I pack this up for later? Probably not. Is that logical? Is this 2 plates worth of quinoa? Probably. We'll see in a second. I'm a fat boy. I need this much quinoa. It felt like I did though. Maybe I'll put this with my meal later. When I eat a veggie patty. Quinoa and veggie patties. Who is this guy? Go ahead and toss this. Girl, long as I love you. Okay. We like it. We like what we're seeing over here. We like what we're seeing over here. And then I'm bringing the sweet taters into the equation. And maybe I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to change the fire. Go here, bring you here, cut you off, move you there so you can try. I'm going to put some of these sweet taters on the pan where the oil was. I don't know, I've been liking my sweet potatoes fried. It probably isn't proper. I haven't actually looked up the health of this, but I like it. Little wild. Take a walk on the wild side. That's good. Agave and green tea. I said agave and green tea because there's enough agave to forget it's green tea. It's like a kid. A kid again. This guy's not funny. When you finally stop trying to be something, what are you? Is what I've asked myself. When you stop trying to be something, what exactly are you? I've been reading Harry Potter for the first time in my life. I mean, I feel like I read it as a kid, but not intentionally. And it's like hella liberating. Because in my mind, like, that was a certain type of book. And sometimes I was too traumatized to read. Like, that's actually a conversation I just had with somebody I love. They're like, yeah, I used to get mean headaches because I couldn't focus. I was like, yep, it sounds about right. It sounds familiar. That's my territory. Mean headaches because I couldn't focus. I guess the trauma was making other parts of my body work overtime. Whee! You can go this way. That looks fun. Nice. Egg. And then more of these sweet potatoes dipped in olive oil. I wish I had avocado oil, but I don't. But I don't. Sweet potatoes dipped in olive oil. I wish I had avocado oil, but I don't. But I don't have a gun. But I don't have a gun. Gotta bring the salsa into the equation. Gots to bring the salsa into the equation. Yes, God. But I don't have a gun. But I don't have a gun. Come as you are, as I know you to be. But I don't have, okay, getting the flippers. Getting the flippers. Flippability. Hello. Hi there. You look like you'll be crunchy in a second. Some really beautiful women out here, man. Warms my soul. Some really beautiful women out here, man. Y'all know that? It's blessed. It's a beautiful thing. It's a pretty baby with high heels on. Do the dream non-stop. It's the song. I never know no lyrics. You're the one for me. The way you make me feel. It really turns me on. Knock me off my feet now, baby. My lonely days are gone. Woo! Come on, girl. So pretty, baby. There's another one. Do you remember how we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember? Used to talk. We were night till dawn. Do you remember? Back in the do you remember us holding hands? I don't know none of the lyrics. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Those sweet memories will always be in me. And girl, no matter what they say, I will never my baby. Do you remember? Do you remember the time? It goes on and on in the back of my mind. I used to want to be a singer growing up. We used to sing in, we tried to sing Boys to Men in middle school. It's awful. I just always tried to go high. Like, I struggled to do high tones. I still got a lot to learn when it comes to singing. But, like, we were really in there trying to be shy. We was trying to be like Boys to Men. Found a joint. How do I say goodbye to what we had? So badly wanted to be Boys to Men, a little sixth grader. The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone nowhere. Hey, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories. Was great. To be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. That's not what we used to sing. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. And I was caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a face. Let me stop. Let me get this on the pen. If I ever fall in love again. I think the issue I had growing up was I was always trying to sing everybody's part in a song that clearly had multi-part harmonies. I wanted to be every voice on the song. The song would come on, like, how you doing, baby? Like, I'm trying to do the deep voice part of I'll Make Love to You. I'm trying to do the deep point. I'm trying to do every voice on the Jodeci song. just abysmal. So I literally like I've had moments where I'm trying to sing with friends and I'm doing a part, not knowing like, oh yeah, I'm silly. Cause I'm searching for, I don't know. I just didn't get that formal training. I did have a music teacher that I enjoyed though. Shout out to Mr. Golson. Mr. Golson got us right. It's funny because Mr. Golson would tell us we could sing, and then it started to mean nothing because everybody was like, he telling everybody they can sing. So, like, if you really could sing, if you didn't have that confidence, you wouldn't believe you could. He say that to everybody. So, yeah, made my breakfast. Guess I'm gonna. This is the breakfast. Oh wait, let me just pick up the phone instead of like keeping it in the holster. This is the breakfast. So that's what I did. A little messy looking, but yeah, I'm grateful for it. Oh, maybe I should wash the dishes. That's responsible. Thank you for reminding me of that. But yeah. On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. What? When that's not possible, tell me, can you weather the storm? Cause I need somebody who will stand by me. Through the good times and bad times, you will always be right there for me. Sunny moon. Everybody tell them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Oh, I know all the days won't be perfect. But tell me, can you stand it? Can you stand the rain? Can you stand the rain? I don't know. One day. Love unconditional. I'm not asking just for you. Enough to make it last. I'll do whatever needs to be done. Cause like literally singing New Edition is multi-part harmony. How do I? Cause I need somebody who will stand by me. Yeah. Oh, mama, she will always be right there for me. Research. I'm still trying to do every part on one song. And then I'm like 9 or 10. I'm 10 years old in 2006, so I think Neo is on a run. Neo is just starting his run, or he's already off to like the run. And them Neo songs, man. I was a freaky little 11-year-old. That's crazy to say out loud. But like one of my favorite Neo songs was "Say It." It was like, lock the door, close the door. It's like why am I this young with this freaky song being my ringtone? That I put it as my ringtone. I was sending messages to my female classmates. Why don't you tell me what you want me to do to you? Say it, say it, say it. I was trying to get that. I don't know what I was trying to get to at 11. I was trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that. Yeah. That wow. That wowzer. I was trying to get that power out of her. I had a mean crush on this one girl. She only dated older dudes though. Crazy. How are we 11 years old? She's only dating older dudes already. Like already lost the game at 11. But I'm over here listening to all this Neo and these Usher joints. Confessions was out. Confessions had played 1,000 times off the CD. If it was a streaming era, it would have had 1 billion streams in that first 3 years. Just off like I'm never cutting Confessions off. Like what? It's gonna hurt for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart. It's been a long time coming, but we done been fell apart. I really wanna work this out, and I think I'm gonna change it. I do, but you don't. I think it's best we go our separate ways, and I should stay in this relationship. It ain't working, baby. Yeah, let it burn. Man, that Usher album, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's R&B right there, man. That's R&B right there, man. And then that had Freaky Joints on it too. I think Usher joint dropped in '04, so I'm 8 years old in '04. Listening to Can You Handle It? Can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? 8 years old. Listening to the talk back, she's like, I can. She said she can handle it. She said she can handle it on the song. On the song. I grew up in club mix era, so we was street dancing too. Valentine's Day, you get your little heart gram for your little boo. It was up. It was up. What are you talking, babe? We gon' set it up, baby. Can you handle? I think Robin Thicke wrote that, which was crazier. Like, I didn't have no concept of how music was being created. I'm thinking this man made everything about the song. In my little mind, he played the music, he wrote the lyrics, he lived the lyrics. Like, I'm not realizing Confessions is a song about somebody else's experience. I'm thinking Usher's lived this. I'm like, damn, Usher, they got you, man. Damn. Damn, brother. Stop playing. Stop playing, it's mine. I was like, damn, Usher, you going through, brother. This gonna be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do. You got me thinking, now I'm gonna tell you. Well, that chick that on part one I showed y'all I was creeping with. Said she's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it. The first thing that came to mind was you. Second thing is, how do I know if it's mine and is it true? Third thing, and I never had, and I don't know no more lyrics about in my relationship. These are my confessions. It's when I thought I did all right, and she turned around, said she got one on those. These are my confessions. Damn, I'm on, I don't know what to do now. Guess I gotta give part 2 of my confession. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so gone. I'm so gone. I don't know what to do but to give part 2 of my confessions. Work it out. It ain't gonna be easy. Over it. I'm driving to my crib, racing to a place. And open up the door, she didn't wanna come near me. I said, walking. I don't know none of the lyrics. I apologize to anybody who has sat through that. But my point in all of that, I enjoyed my childhood. I enjoyed my freaky R&B childhood. A kid listening to Knock in the Boots. And then it gets even wilder to think about some of the other artists who were actually awful individuals to women and children. That's to put it that way, women and children. And just this fast girl concept that is actually sourced by predators. The fast girl concept always kills me. I'm like, how'd you fast? I'm like, I'm just as quick as her. She fast, but I'm keeping up. Yeah. That was my issue. That's always been my issue. It's like, when I was that age, okay, there's girls in this class that are fast. A couple of us keeping up. We had pace. We had tempo. Unfortunately, we was all a little disturbed, all a little traumatized. I said, she speaks my language. Why is she a problem? Why is she a problem? I said, I want to see her later. I want to see her after class. We are in this together. We're the same age. We came here together. Like prom, not proms, but like the little dances we would go to. 11-year-olds at dances, trying to kiss, trying to keep up with the 14-year-olds. Some of my classmates are dating 14-year-olds, boys and girls. Just was what it was. And I think the dishonesty around what it was and the lack of clarity, because some of it's so traumatizing that we can have a clear memory around it. How they doing this to kids? It's like, what were they doing to us, bro? It really stopped to think about what they were doing to us. What was allowed with us. I mean, some of my favorite TV shows growing up are problematic AF. And not only were the TV shows problematic, the people creating the TV shows were problematic. It's like people that are actually have been outed in the last 10 years for just awful behavior. So it's interesting to sit with like, oh, none of that was going on. It's like all of it was going on. It was just shadows. It was hidden. It was allowed. It was tolerated. And the tolerance didn't make it any less horrible. And I think that's what my issue is too. Just because something's tolerated doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. Your toleration for it doesn't make it right. Your ability to tolerate it doesn't make it right. It ain't that deep. It's like it is, bro. Your inability to have sensitivity for the things that are going on around you is an issue. It means you're desensitized. It means some things that should not be normal have been normalized. You know? But I'm out of here. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Thank you all for stopping in to watch me cook, sing horribly, and wash dishes. Be blessed.